G'day gamers, welcome to New by Design. Gonna be doing a video here unboxing the Asus MG28U 4K gaming monitor. This is a 28-inch, 1 millisecond, trace-free gaming monitor. It's also gonna be refurbished, and I bought two of them at the same time, and we're gonna talk about what the perks are and what the disadvantages are to ordering refurbished. Alright gamers, so the first and most obvious one we should hit is going to be the price. Obviously there's going to be, or there should be, a significant price difference in the monitor that you're looking at, and also refurbished tend to come on sale. You'll see this is going to be the base price. This is, keep in mind as well, Canada, so probably a lot more expensive than you'll find in the States. You can see that this Asus MG28U Q 28-inch 4K 1 millisecond gaming monitor is regular price at $570.88. Now let's go check out the deal I got buying two of them at the refurbished sale price. So this is the order receipt of my purchase. Obviously I've blanked out my address and all that kind of stuff, but you can see that the sale price I got on the exact same monitor, but obviously refurbished, is $369.99. The standard price for refurbished is actually $469.99, and I would say really at $100 in the difference it wouldn't be worth it, but $200 in the difference is significant and made it worth the risk for me to go ahead and buy one. So let's go ahead and continue unboxing. I'm actually only going to go ahead and unbox one of them because I've already got the other one set up. Once we get everything out of the box here, we'll also talk a little bit more about the perks and disadvantages and all that kind of stuff. But you can see when we unbox the refurbished one, it comes exactly the same as if you bought a brand new one. Same exact packaging, literally to the T. This is going to be the same monitor box as you would get with it. You're going to get the same HDMI cable, the back bracket here. You're going to get everything is going to be in decent shape. However, stuff like the base or whatever could have some little scratches or nicks on it, as well as the monitor itself. Not the screen face of it, that shouldn't have any scratches or any problems with it, but the back or the sides of it, the bevel specifically, could have some damage. I bought two of them and I lucked out that there was no scratches or marks on any of them. You can see again we've got a brand new power supply here as well, and everything here is going good for us so far. Another one of the massive perks, again, about buying refurbished is that somebody's already bought this, spent a ton of money, and did a thorough inspection documenting every single problem that was with this monitor to justify being able to take it back and get a new one to them. So essentially what happens in that process as well, if you buy a brand new monitor and you have issues with it, you're actually going to get it replaced by a refurbished monitor. However, your warranty will stay, specifically with Asus, for 3 years for factory replacement. If you purchase a refurbished one from the onset, you're only going to get 90 days. So that's going to be a negative for sure, in that the Asus specifically will give you the 3-year warranty. However, if you buy refurbished, you're only going to get 90 days. But just keep in mind as well, if you do get one of those monitors that they shipped out to you with more than 3 dead pixels, because that is Asus's standard, if you don't have more than 3 dead pixels, you aren't getting your monitor replaced. I lucked out with these refurbished in that every single one of the pixels is perfect. I don't have any dead pixels in 2 monitors, and that's more than I could say for one of the new monitors I did pick up through Asus, which ended up getting replaced with a refurbished one, which has kind of got me on to actually buying the refurbished to begin with, because the new one that I bought ended up getting replaced by a refurbished anyway. As you can see, this monitor is super easy to put together. There's only one step to it. You got to attach the base with that quick screw that has the, I guess it's going to be called like a wing bracket or whatever it is on it, that makes it go in super easy. And you've got a lot of different settings with this monitor. You can turn it sideways, you can tilt it back and forth, front and back, all that kind of stuff. A lot of different angles on it, everything that you can set up with this monitor. But for me personally, it's not going to matter, because I'm actually going to mount it to the wall with my triple monitor setup, which required a little bit of troubleshooting, but turned out to just actually need a couple washers added to make it work. This was nothing in comparison to the PG278QR that I had to make a custom bracket to actually make this thing work. But either way, you can see to get this one off of its actual stand is super easy. You just hit a switch behind the stand and lift it off. I'm going to be using the Roswell tilt swivel wall mount here. Very, very basic mount. I actually got this one on sale at Newegg for 20 bucks, which is an incredible deal. I ended up buying 3 of them for my setup, so shipping was free as well. Kind of a really awesome deal, and like I said, had to troubleshoot a little bit, but turned out all I really had to do was use screws that were included with the kit, as well as 4 washers that were included with the kit as well, to make sure that there was no wiggle and that the screws would wouldn't over penetrate and actually damage the monitor itself. You can see again, this is kind of a basic monitor wall mount, but it does have a lot of adjustments back and forth from the wall, and you can adjust the tilt and angle on it as well, which is good enough for what I need. Anyway guys, you can see that it is also way bigger than what we need, but you're not going to see any of the extra size around it because it'll obviously be hidden behind the monitor. You can see that there was 4 screws we had to take out inside so that we could use the same track of the screws, but not a big deal at all, and we're going to go ahead and mount this on. Again, you can see quite a bit bigger than we need. If you wanted, I guess you could take a grinder and trim off the access, but just completely unnecessary because in the end of the day, very, very easy to do this. As you can see, we're putting the screws in just kind of hand tight at the start, and we're going to go ahead and put the washer. Again, that's just for spacing to make sure that we don't over penetrate and cause damage to the monitor. Makes it super easy to do. Again, we're just kind of ripping through this super quick because you guys have all screwed a screw in before and you probably don't need to see that process in slow motion here. Now that we've got it, you can see I ended up pre-installing the slip-in bracket onto the wall, and it's installed directly into a stud to make sure it has lots of strength for the monitor. They're a bit difficult to install because you can't use a level to make sure they're straight. You'll have to use a chalk line and basically gauge the center at the top of the bracket and the center at the bottom of the bracket to make sure it goes in straight. Anyway, you can see we've got it in. Everything's straight for us here. My left monitor is set it to both my PC and my PlayStation 4 as well. The center monitor is the PG278QR, and the right one is the other refurbished MG28U. And if you're asking, would I buy refurbished again? The answer is definitely yes. I bought 2 of them, so ended up saving myself $400 on the purchase, and in my opinion, it was definitely worth it. And you gamers, if you guys found this video useful at all, I sure would appreciate if you go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the gaming content I have coming out in the future. Alright gamers, thanks for watching.